Salutations, my name's Kartosael and welcome back to another episode of Thaumic Craft. Today we have a couple of things we're going to do. As you can see, I started on a new room which will be starting on very soon. But first, I finally got a potato. So now I should be able to make this one. And I also got a fire charge. I didn't find a nether fortress or anything like that, but I did manage to find some flowers in the desert that actually dropped some blaze powder I need to create the fire charge. So let's put these two in there. And now we can select them. So fire, I've never tested these out myself before, so I'm not entirely sure what they do. Is it dark perchance? No. I started up a little tree farm. So I right click, it sprays flame. Doesn't seem to be torching. Oh, it takes up a lot of ignis. Oh, look what we have there. Come, zombie, come. But of course, if you do that, you get burned. Ooh. Oh, that has more range than I anticipated. But of course, we have another one. Shock. Ooh. That's actually really awesome. How much range does this have? Ooh. Nice. Very nice. I thought I saw a little guy. Yeah, there we go. Shocker. It's not extremely powerful, but hey, it's a ranged weapon. And I think I'll prefer using shock because, quite simply, fire is nice. I think its attack in the fan will be very useful, but you don't find a lot of ignis around. Of course, except for here. I did a research that allows me to always make sure one remains, so that's very useful indeed. The next thing we're going to craft is some armor. As you can see, these two broke and I just wore some leather pants I got from a zombie. So let's make some of the Thaumic Craft armor. I have been gathering some string for that exact purpose. And we need 8 for a chest piece and 7 for a whatchamacallit. Not entirely sure how much string I need. A lot, probably. So wool. Yeah, that's fine. Still. Yeah, so it really was the potency that pushed up the cost. Oh, I actually need another one, I just remembered. One more wool. There you go. Can ditch you. And you. So I have some string left, which is good. Sadly enough, not a bunch of it. And one more. Are you empty? No, still enough. So, a chest piece. Oh, just an air. Let's wear this immediately. This will give us a small discount. And you. Aqua. Very well. So we have a little bit of armor. It's not very fancy armor or anything like that, but it helps. As you can see, I've started using birch planks in my walls. It's something. It's better than just stone. I started doing that in here as well, but when I walked past the next time, it was all burning. So where we left last episode was in the Thaumic Tinkerers area. And we won't... What's this? Oh, I don't know. And we're going to create this. Now we need that enchanted fabric. That's why I made one extra. And this crucible thing is completely new. So that's what we're going to focus on today, as well as what we're going to do over there, but we need to do this first. So a crucible you need to craft a crucible. And for that you will need a cauldron. Let's do that. That's not really going to work, is it? Let's scan it. Always remember to scan everything you create, which also means my enchanted fabric. And of course my armor. There we go. And back on. And never created a cauldron before. Now the cauldron in and on itself will not help us, because this is alchemy and we need a crucible. Now there's a lot of information you can find here, but it's a mystical construct, which technically means just you right click with a wand. And now it's a crucible. Magnificent. Crucible, in order to function, needs two things. A source of heat, aka lava, and water. Where's... oh, right. That'll work. Now we are going to need something called essentia. Yes, essentia. But I really want to make this out of wood, so I want this lava gone. And there is actually a heat source that does not burn stuff, and that's called niter. Niter is relatively easy to create. You need 3 ignis, 3 lux, and 3 potentia, and a glowstone dust. Now we have all these elements all the time, and they come in 3 forms. We have this stuff we absorb with our wand. We have aspects, that which we use in our research, and we have essentia, which you can distill or boil from other items. So for example, coal has potentia and ignis, and so has charcoal, which is of course a lot cheaper. So we needed 3 potentia, 3 ignis, and 3 lux. This provides 2 potentia, 2 ignis. So to get that up to a nice round number and not waste any of it. Do I have some dust? Yeah. No, 2. Wow. Give me that. We are going to use 3. This will give us 6 potentia and 6 ignis. So we can create 2 niter. And these have... I'm not going to use this as a catalyst. And we have torches, which provide 1 lux. So the basic of alchemy, which is what we're doing right now with the crucible, is you need the essentia. No, this one. These, and a catalyst, and you'll get this. So the essentia comes from my torches, my charcoal. Now you can see the essentia in there. And then you add the catalyst. And we have 2 niter. Isn't that just marvelous? And I want to quickly grab this lava. There we go. And put niter. Now if I'm not mistaken, yeah, how about I actually equip the wand of equal trade? No, not fire. Shift right click. And I prefer to use left click. We can finance this into wood, because niter gives light, gives off heat, looks cool, but does not burn the place down. And we have 1 extra niter, which would be smart to scan. Now you saw that I topped it off very nicely. There was no excess essentia in there. What happens if we do have excess essentia? Well, we start off by not missing. You can see, because I have this on, if I did not, then I could not see what was in there. Not even with this thing. You can see that there is now 1 pedito and 1 sexum. The sexum degraded into terra. Every time it degrades, it has a chance to create flux. So if we add a bit more, you can see that, you know, there's the stuff inside, and as it degrades, it can create flux. Now, what's flux? You can also forcefully degrade everything in one go, so you have control by shift right-clicking, and you see flux goo. Flux goo is liquid. Actually, think about sinking this in one. That might be cool, right? This is going to end terribly, possibly. So we put down one niter. There we go. That looks better in my opinion. Buckets of water. It's a bit more easily accessible. So that's what happens. It can also create gas. Now, I have played around with Thaumic Craft together with Anima Hyemis, who you might know from the Lake Laogai server. And if I ever need to make something foolproof, literally, I'll let him have a go at it. Not because he's a fool, certainly not, but because he excels at finding every little exploit and not exploit, bug or dangerous situation. So he wondered what happens if you completely overload that thing. Well, some interesting stuff happens. I don't think we need that much to overload it. Last time I did overload it, I used a stack of wood. However, I'm not that well off in wood at the moment. So and then this is very much not advised, as you can probably see. And now I have just forced everything out of there. And it starts to actually be so condensed it hurts me. But no major problems yet. Oh look, you have some of the gas over there. So we're going to throw in some more. Let's risk our lives. Throw in a bunch of carrots. Force it. Oh dear. Nope. Still nothing too serious. And let it degrade slowly. I think that makes a much bigger mess than when you force it. Boom. There's so much in there right now. Oh, can you see that rise? That's not good. So, gives us a time to look at what we're going to do over here. I gathered these materials for... Let's see, where was it? I think it was Ottawa. Yes, the Infernal Furnace. It's a mystic construct, so it will take a wand again, and I see I do not have enough fish for that. And it's this structure, and what it's supposed to do, because I never built this before, is it has a chance to increase the output of ores you put in there. I'm not completely sure, so I'm actually quite curious about it all. Yeah, this looks really bad. Oh, my water's gone. Oh well, that's annoying. Let's throw in some more stuff. So I'm trying to recreate what happened with Anima Hyemis. Oh, I think I heard something. I certainly did hear something, but... Let's put some water in. Oh, that was right. Oh, that's not good. Let's get out of here. So there's nothing in you, eh? I'll put in some more sugarcane. Maybe the world will end, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to grab some more fish. I still have no idea. Oh, hello boy. That was what I was looking for. A Thaumic slime. You can kill it. I think it has... Oh, hello. chance to drop an item? No? Come on. In. Wow, go in, boy. I have this sneaking suspicion. No, it goes in. No problem. Give me back my torch. Ouch! Ouch. Oh, they just boil themselves. Yeah, so this flux eventually just starts to create... wow, I can't even place that anymore. Starts to create these slimes. It's just knocking off my torches. And what did I get? Tainted goo. Ow, ow, ow. Uh-oh. So yeah, this is dangerous. Oh, hello. Did he just grow in size before he died? This is getting quite hazardous. Be shocked. Wow, that worked. Tainted goo. I don't know if you can actually use it for anything. But it does have the taint aspect, which is somewhat rare. Let's actually... yeah, I'll grab this, as I said, and see how this evolves. This is amazing. Look at this. This is working wonders. It's also draining my, you know, my Ignis, but... And you can actually hold this. Sieve lightning! Oh, sure, now you're giving me a raw potato. I had to search for miles to get that. Oh well. Also, it's a very nice revenge on those bloody wisps, because I can now fight lightning with lightning. Nah, but let me continue searching for some Ignis. Side effect of the shock, you can supercharge creepers. Be careful of that. Luckily this one wasn't supercharged. So far I have been able to not use mob farms or anything like that, which was something I made a point of in my single player vanilla let's play. But this tree is kind of how I got my string lately. When you see these great wood trees with cobwebs on them, that means that, oh, they have one of those spawners beneath them. I'll show you actually. Yeah, no, here. He's over here somewhere. Of course it's going to be the last block. Yes, it is. There is a poisonous spider spawner. I'm going to leave it in peace because this is the way I'm getting my string. I haven't used any kind of trap. I've just stood at a distance and shot them. Of course, with this shocking wand, it's so much better now. However, it does cost a tremendous amount of, well, whatchamacallit, air. Air. The yellow. But, oh man, I'm loving this electric wand. It's so much better even than I thought. It even sets him ablaze. I mean, what more could you possibly want? Regardless, I have gotten the necessary Terra and Ignis. You need 50 of both, and that's exactly what we have. Although, with my current armor, it will be a bit cheaper. Not just my armor, but my wand as well. I think it's 95% cost. It's 91 now with all this armor on. The wand itself is just 1-on-1, I think. So how's this going? Yeah, we need to clean this up. And we can just easily do that by placing any kind of block over it, actually. There we go. It's a bit of a hassle. So that's, of course, happens when you when you just act like nothing happened. Of course, this much trouble is the result of throwing in way too much, but you get this in lesser degree whenever you do not mix your ingredients properly. There are ways to circumvent it, in a way, to make it much more precise operation, and we will get into that, but that will have to wait, because we are not ready for that, not by a long shot. So let me clean all this up, return this water, and then we'll start on that infernal... Oh wow, there's still a lot in there. There we go. Just do all that. So I'll be right back. I decided to make the boots as well. I was at it anyway. And you can dye this armor just like leather armor. Actually, it has the same protection as leather armor, so it's not all that powerful. But if I do come around to enchanting it, it's a bit like gold armor. It's very enchantable, so many things can go on there fairly easy. So let's start building this machine. Now that my wand can shoot lightning, I have moved it to a more significant place. So let's grab a look at the furnace. We need a plus sign of obsidian. Full nether brick. The brick is always on the corner, the obsidian is always in the middle. So let's grab that. I believe I scanned it all good. Remove you guys. Right there. By the way, the wand of excavation can actually mine obsidian, so that's a good thing. And this thing blends in better than I thought it would. You go over there, over there, over there. Let's get up. And you need to go over there. Obsidian goes there. You go... Oh dear. Please don't fall in. No. Maybe I can grab it from the corner. Yeah. Wow. So you go over there. Let's check for... Yeah, it should be alright. Let's place the lava that way. Down there. Might burn that wood if I'm not careful. And hit it with a wand. Boom! Wow, it actually worked. Oh wow. This thing looks awesome. I have no idea what that is. Alright. It looks like fire. It looks like lava, so it actually might burn this wood. Are we going to take that risk? I don't think we should. Let's grab him. No. It's a bit buggy still. Shift right click. Left click. This is also probably not a very safe situation. Now, according to the research, it is very slow process. Unless you supply Ignis Essentia, which we'll do next time. You can also attach Arcane Bellows, I believe. These. But I think they go in those slots. And they work by... Let's see. The occasional bit of flux escapes into the environment. That's bad. That's like what we had over there. By the way, the tainted goo I got, that actually can poison you. It dissolves and poisons you. Items you wish to smelt need to be dropped into the top of the furnace and will spit out in the front. So they are asking me to drop my valuables in there. I'm a bit apprehensive, but let's see what happens. I don't see anything happening. But let's just wait and... Ooh! Well, that wasn't very slow, actually. I don't think it was slow. What happens if you drop in 2 items? Can you, or must you really do it one by one? What did I... I want to drop that. And let's drop the bucket. Not the bar, bucket. Yeah, let's just grab it all for all I care. And drop 2 of them in. See if one gets destroyed or not. Because this one just gave me 1 bar. So, well, they both disappeared. Let's see what happens. As you can see, it extruded them both. And it also gives me experience, so I really don't think this thing is slow at all. Let's just throw in the whole bunch. And that should work, actually. And the downside, of course, there we go. Now, does it only make a sound, or do I actually get experience? Yeah. Although the occasional extra eludes me. So far I've only seen single bars. Though the smelting is free, so I'm not complaining too much. But of course the downside is it drops it in front. So walking away isn't a very smart thing. Of course we could put down a hopper, but that's just... Hoppers are, I don't know, not as fancy. So what we're going to create is a hungry chest. This should be able to pick up items by itself to drop close enough to touch it. It should be fairly simple to craft. So let's try put one down, because I never built one of those either. Doing all kinds of new things today. Do I even have a trapdoor left, or did I decompose that one? I decomposed it. Deconstructed, I meant to say. Sure, got more view than anything else. Probably in the arcane work table. Just a hunch. It's probably going to need some vis that I don't have. And that should be alright. There we go, hungry chest. Get you back into my inventory. Let's just drop this in there. Hello. Ah, nugget. That's an extra. So if I place this down there, what will happen? Oh, that's really funny. It doesn't work for the experience, but it does work for the items, so that's actually quite cool. I can't really see how much is in there. Why did I hear a zombie? Yeah, I'm hearing a zombie. Why are you stone? I think the zombie is somewhere behind this, which is entirely possible. Oh, you give me my shock. You can hear the chest eating in the background, that's really cool. Give me your experience. And it does give some nuggets, so it's not like a duplication of items. Oh, this is really annoying. But I'll leave it for now. So it's not a duplication of items, just a little bit extra, but it is for free. So let's see if we can create some arcane bellows. Oh, they're pretty annoying to make, actually. Let's see if I can do that. But the bellows weren't all that difficult actually to create. We need to scan a hungry chest. Oh, an infernal furnace. No, you can't. So I'm guessing I need to insert this there. Does it? It doesn't even allow me to be placed anywhere else. It's just kind of sad because I was hoping you could add more than 3, but that will work. They do look a bit weird hanging like that. Maybe I'll find a way of doing something for that. maybe not. So that's the Infernal Furnace. Yeah, it's kind of cool. So it should smelt a lot faster. Let's try that out. Broom, broom. And let's also get you ready. So I wanted to see if it was a lot faster now. And go like this. There you go. Is it faster? Yeah, it is. Not explosively much, but it is. So let's stand here while we are going to bring an end to this episode by doing what I wanted to do from the very get-go. No. Create Spellbinding Cloth. We need Perdito, Permutatio, and Precantio in the Crucible. Now, with the Niter, I pretty much knew which components to use, which had these elements. But with these, I'm not so sure. So, we needed Perdito. You just can go in here, look for Perdito. There we go. And if you hover over it, you see how much Perdito is in every item. So, a fairly cheap thing to use would be stone. But it does have excess Saxum. I guess that will work, though. Oh, sandstone's worth a lot, but I'm not really going to use sandstone for that. We also needed Precantio. Oh, that's in a lot. Oh, it's in Great Wood Logs. That's a fairly cheap way of doing it. And in Mossy Cobble. I'm going to have so much excess of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be annoying to get this one. And I need... Oh, bother. Huh. Well, that's annoying. So, let's see how much we need it. Oh, we only need 4, that's good. 6, 4, 10. And yes, it is going a lot faster. Nice. So if we end up with the Ignis, then it should be going even faster. I just placed this down because I dyed this white first, but it looked really bad. Because it also already has a lot of white in it. So 2 Quicksilver will do. Because this has... Oh, that's a lot of extra though. You have a little choice in the matter, don't we? You're going to... I'm afraid we're going to have to do a lot of cleanup. And we needed 6. You? Didn't have anything cheaper, did I? Concho's pretty annoying to get. Yeah, great wood. Well, it's an infinite thing, so that's good, I guess. Nope, needed. So let's grab that wood. We're going to need to clean up so much. Because the more you cram in there, the more unstable it gets and the easier it spills out. And we needed Perdito. It doesn't accidentally... No. Well, too bad. Ooh. Yeah, I can just as well use these. I needed 6, I believe. Oh, I think I needed 10 of those, actually. Oh. Let's grab a little bit extra, maybe. Just in case. Check one more time. Yeah, that should be it. Are you full of water? You are. So... Loop, loop, loop. There we go. Marvelous. Without too much of a hitch. Well, actually, without too much of a hitch. Well, I'm not complaining. So now we've got the Spellbinding Cloth. which I really wanted. Because, oh, this thing's so amazing. Let's grab this one. You can just right click without shift right click. And you take this, I didn't want the potency on there. Combine them in your crafting, and it's actually something that has uses instead of a one-time use. And now I can re-enchant this and hope for something better. My bookcase is burned down. I'm going to make a couple more bookcases. Oh wow, it does help a lot. Oh, look at all those extra nuggets. Of course, you still need 9 to grab one bar, but that's not the point. So, I'm going to build some more bookshelves. Alright, let's see what we'll get. Not too bad. I had preferred Treasure 3, of course, but in all honesty, Treasure 2 isn't bad. And Frugal, look at that. 75 instead of 90. Frugal reduces this cost, but I never realized it actually reduces the cost of everything you do with it. So that's a really good thing to have. And the fact that that's Fortune 2 helps as well. So, let me think. I think that's all for today. We did a lot of Foci, started on the Alchemy, and got this one, which is really, really, really good to have. And I think next episode we're going to have to make this a bit more efficient, as well as start on the really complicated stuff of this mod. So I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you again next time.